Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe out here at the Plaza at Progressive Field, where joining me behind me are the greats that ever played the game, Lou Boudreau, Larry Doby, and of course the great Bob Feller. More about why we're here later, but first, let's talk about what we're working on today. We'll take you inside a local Meals on Wheels program that's making sure Cleveland seniors never miss a meal, and tell you how you can sign up a loved one who could use the service. And meet the Hopkins Hounds, the specially trained dogs meant to ease travel anxiety ahead of your next trip out of Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Plus, bringing healthcare to schools. How a clinic inside a high school aims to make it easier for students to get the care they need where they spend most of their time. Having access to a nutritious meal might be something a lot of people take for granted. At Benjamin Rose Institute, they're aiming to make sure our city's aging adults eat well, even if they can't cook for themselves. We had the chance to ride along with the Meals on Wheels driver as they delivered food to area seniors.
Hey, George. How's it going?
This is Anthony Bolden. He's retired, but now he spends his time working for Benjamin Rose.
I like their slogan. Let's rethink aging, first of all. Yeah. I love that.
A Cleveland-based nonprofit that supports the journey of aging adults.
I'm actually a senior myself, and I'm in fairly decent shape, so I said, well, let me find something to do with myself.
So he did.
I called Meals on Wheels. I saw the truck. Actually, I was receiving Meals on Wheels myself at one point. I had surgery on my foot. And I said, wow, I'd like to work doing that.
The program delivers nutritious hot and cold meals to the homes of adults aged 60 and older who are unable to shop for or cook meals on their own.
We deliver frozen foods for the ones who want to have a meal just for every day of the week. Or we can do a hot meal, which we deliver every day to certain ones.
Participants receive one meal a day, Monday through Friday, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., also providing a familiar face who checks in on your loved ones.
Hey, I have a good one, man. Some of the people are at that age where they can't get out. They can't cook for themselves. And this is a big help. Some of them's family have to go to work and they don't have time. So they get them signed up with Meals on Wheels program. And hey, it seems to work out really good for them. It's a big help for everybody all the way around. Plus I enjoy doing it.
He enjoys it so much, he says he's been with Meals on Wheels for almost 9 years now.
Actually 8 and about a quarter.
He's an excellent guy. He deserves a raise.
Meals on Wheels program is so important because you're doing something to help people.
If you're looking to sign up a loved one to receive meals from the program, you can call 216-373-1994, or you can visit benrose.org. There's something new at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. These are Hopkins Hounds therapy dogs, and their purpose is to make your travel day a little less stressful. The specially trained dogs roam the airport to offer guests a friendly interaction and hopefully calm any travel nerves.
So the Hopkins Hounds program is a part of our Hopkins Hospitality program, which we created to make the airport a more inclusive and welcoming environment. Travel can be really stressful. It doesn't matter if you're a child, doesn't matter if you're an adult, doesn't matter if you're a seasoned business traveler. Typically a wagging tail and a little nose boop or whatever it might be can improve somebody's day. Hopkins Hounds is a program that's organized through CLE. We partner with a service called Brave Buddy Service Pups, and they help us vet handlers and dogs and ensure that we're doing this the right way. My favorite part about Hopkins Hounds is seeing all the interest and people in the community that are not only thrilled that we have this program. We've received so many, I'm talking thousands of positive comments and feedback about it, but also the people that want to be involved with it. We see people who are just running up to the dogs. They're so excited to see them, and that's really what's kind of heartwarming.
Cleveland Hopkins is looking for volunteers to serve as Hopkins Hounds handlers. To participate, you and your dog must be registered with Brave Buddy Service Pups. If you're interested, visit clevelandairport.com and search for Hopkins Hounds. Glenville high schoolers now have a newly renovated court to play on, and it's all thanks to a partnership between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Servpro. We were at the celebration where they unveiled the new court, which is the first of 5 courts scheduled to be refurbished under this new multi-year partnership.
Glenville is one of the best around with a very rich history, and we have some extremely deserving students and staff that deserve the best.
Chosen for its historic reputation for athletic excellence and achievements, students at Glenville High School now have a brand new court.
Thanks to a partnership between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Servpro Team Fosdick, this court marks the 20th with renovated across Cleveland, and that means that's 20 safe and inspiring spaces where students and families can live, learn, and play.
And it's the first of 5 courts scheduled to be refurbished under the multi-year partnership between the Cavs and Servpro.
We picked Glenville because we believe that the basketball court should match the talent of the students.
We're more than really what happens on the court. We really care what happens off the court. And this beautiful gym is going to allow you to have fellowship with your classmates. It's going to allow you all to win some games, but more so, it gives you a sense of pride.
The Cavaliers first announced their partnership with Servpro in October of 2024, as Servpro became the official cleanup and restoration partner of the Cavs.
We look forward to making great memories in this gym to all our students. Take this as a sign that, whether you're a student athlete or just a student or whatever you do, we all are deserving of nice things. We all are deserving of the best. Let's make the most out of this.
Still ahead, a new clinic inside a local high school makes it easier for students to get the health care they need without even leaving school. Plus, it hasn't been upgraded since the 1960s, but now the community on Storer Avenue has this renovated park and playground, and the renovations aren't even over yet.
Today's vote, in my eyes, is not a very difficult one.
Hey Cleveland, my name is Richard Stewart from the Cleveland Department of Public Health. Listen up. Help me help our city become healthier. Cleveland ranks too low in too many key health categories. Here's what we're doing to help. On Saturday, September 13th, join us at the Michael J. Zone Recreation Center for a major community health fair. It goes from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's free and open to the public. We'll have resources, screenings, and information to help you and your family live healthier lives. So mark your calendar, Cleveland. Let's take steps toward a healthier future together.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Lopez, and I am the Community Engagement Coordinator for Family Connections. We are here to help parents and children learn and grow together. You can find us here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center. Right now, we offer fun playgroups, help for parents, and tools to support your child's learning and development. Soon, we will be starting pop-up playrooms where kids can play and learn, and parent cafes where grown-ups can talk, share ideas, and get support. Come visit us at our playroom to learn more, or go to familyconnectionsneo.org. We are happy to be here with you today.
Hi, I'm Dan Monroe. Welcome back to TV20 News out here at Progressive Field, where I'm excited because the Guardians are on fire and they're racing towards the playoffs. In our consumer safety segment, I spoke with consumer affairs specialist John Mahoney about a specific type of scam that can pop up on your cell phone. Scams, they're all over the place. You may know someone who was caught up in one. Maybe you were caught up in one yourself. But joining me now is consumer affairs specialist John Mahoney to talk about some of the different tech scams out there and what you need to be aware of. John, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Tech scams, what are we talking about here?
Okay. So you get a million texts all the time from your family and friends, but you get one from an unknown number. And there's all kinds of ones now going on. The tolls, like you weren't in Chicago, but you're getting a call or a text from the Chicago Turnpike saying, hey, you owe money for this, this, and that with a link. And you want to never click on these links.
Yeah, I got a text just the other day saying, hey, your PayPal payment went through for something I didn't recognize and a payment that I didn't even know. What I know, I just deleted it, but that can be really scary for someone thinking, hey, they took my money out for no reason.
Right, so you want to check with your bank see if anything's been taken out, or your credit card. Also check with your Amazon account to see if anything, maybe someone got a hold of your card and put something on there. So you want to check that, but you don't want to click on any of those links. You want to go directly to your bank's website, call the customer service number. You want to make sure who you're talking to. So yeah, you don't want to click on any of those links. We are also getting ones that are also like, hey, let's go to lunch today from some number. It's out of state, you have no idea. Just don't even, don't click on those. Because some people want to go, hey, it's the wrong number, I don't know who you're trying to reach. And they're just trying to get a conversation going. And they're going to ask, hey, why don't we be friends and talk? And it's going to lead to some kind of a romance scam where they're trying to be like, I'm going to date you from out of the state. And you seem like such a nice person, things like that. So once you engage with them, they know it's a good number, so they're going to keep sending you messages, or they're going to sell that number to another scammer who's going to start some other kind of thing. Like we get ones from UPS. It says, hey, we're trying to deliver your package, but we can't deliver it. You need to click on this link, right, to verify your address, things like that. You don't want to engage with them at all. It's very scary when people get that information.
If you happen to click on the link, what are some of the problems that could arise from that?
Right, so sometimes it just takes you to a website and maybe you start putting in some information and you give them things you shouldn't. Or sometimes they can actually download something onto your phone, like a spyware kind of thing, and then watch everything you do. They can see you log into your bank, log into your credit card, talking to your friends and family, get all your contacts, and then send a message like it's from you saying, hey, I need some help. My car broke down. Can you loan me $50? Can you loan me $500? Whatever the case might be. So then now your whole family and friends could be sent these messages and things because they have your information from your phone.
What should you do if you found out that you might be in part of this scam? It could happen to anybody. It could happen. You might know what. You might think you're smart enough. It could happen to anybody. What should you do once you feel like you're starting to be had?
Right.
What should you do first?
So one thing you should do if you think it's got anything with your bank information, call your bank and talk to them, to their security people. They can advise you on maybe putting a hold on your account, changing your account numbers to a new checking account or things like that. You can call the Federal Trade Commission or go online to the Federal Trade Commission, and it talks about things about identity theft and scams. The Cuyahoga County Scam Squad, which the City of Cleveland is a part of, you can report any of these type of scams to them, and they'll walk you through ways to protect yourself and to check to make sure your information isn't out there. Or if it is, to get a new credit card. Like I said, switch the banks around, things like that. So you don't have to worry so much. You just want to protect yourself and hopefully not click on anything where you might do something you'll regret just because you're scared, because you think maybe you have to do something, they're going to take the money out of your account, things like that. So you just want to be careful and take a breath before you do anything.
And if you're involved with these texting and you're texting with someone and all of a sudden they start asking for gift cards and numbers from gift cards, that's a huge red flag.
Right, yeah, because you're never going to pay your electric account or your gas bill with iTunes card, or they're going to send you to CVS to buy some other nonsense card. It's just not going to happen. People aren't. The City of Cleveland isn't going to ask you to pay with a card for some kind of fee or something like that. So anytime they talk about gift cards, no one has ever done that. No one's ever paid a real bill with a gift card. So you don't want to avoid that. Any
of our residents ever reach out to your department if they get caught up?
Yeah, they definitely can give us a call at 216-664-4529. And we'll talk to you about what's going on. Maybe we'll send you to the FTC. Maybe we'll send you over to Scam Squad with the county. But we'll talk to you about what's going on, kind of run you through what can happen, and then get you some help if necessary.
It's a scary world out there, but if you're a little smart and protect yourself, you should be fine.
I agree.
All right, John, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good information. Mayor Justin Bibb and Cleveland Metropolitan School District are celebrating the grand opening of a new health clinic inside John Marshall High School. It's all part of the City of Cleveland's investment in the Integrated Health Initiative. The goal is to increase access to healthcare services for students by offering clinics in schools, providing additional health supplies, medical equipment, and telehealth infrastructure in schools, and creating community health education awareness. We are at the ribbon cutting for the clinic at John Marshall.
Together, the mayor and the city council worked together to allocate significant funds from the American Rescue Plan to design and build the school-based health clinic. It provides a new service for our students and their families, reinforcing the complementary role health and education play in helping young people grow and thrive.
Our society sends subtle messages to our young people. Messages about where it focuses its attention, about where it invests its resources, about whose voices it listens to. By opening school health clinics, CMSD, the City of Cleveland, Metro Health, and other partners are sending our own message to our young people. That message is that you deserve comprehensive health care.
Bringing medical and mental care directly to schools is one of the most impactful ways we can help our children stay healthy, focused, and ready to succeed. When students have access to the care they need, they're more likely to stay in class, stay on track, and thrive.
Imagine being a scholar here and you just finished up your first class and you need to get your fall physical for your fall sports, and you can get it right at school.
The clinic is already serving students and staff at John Marshall. Other in-school clinics will be at John F. Kennedy, operated by the Cleveland Clinic, and Anton Gardena Pre-K to 8 School, operated by Metro Health. The renovations at the park on Storer Avenue are now officially complete.
1, 2, 3.
With the cutting of the ribbon, the community on Storer Avenue can now enjoy their renovated park and playground. Ward 14 Councilwoman Jasmine Santana says Storer Park hasn't seen any type of upgrade since the 1960s.
So for decades, it's that empty, rusty swings. I remember that was like my first task when I was elected, is to remove the swings because they were so bad in shape. A simple amenity as a park, it is, it's important for families. And so this is our 4th park renovated in Ward 14, right? Yes. So, and this is, we do it for, our children, and our family's future. So we're very vested, and we see the vision and the importance of having a park in the neighborhood.
The councilwoman went on to say that the renovations to Storer Park don't end here, and there is more to come for the Storer Avenue corridor.
This is not over, right? There's still so much to do, and I would say that the Storer Park ribbon cutting and renovation is just the beginning to what we are planning to do in the Storer Avenue corridor in the Stockyard neighborhood. We know it's been forgotten for too many years. Once again, I moved here when I was 14, and it has not received any investment for decades. But I am committed, and this is just a start. This is a celebration.
Next, it was a promise to revitalize Cleveland's southeast side. Now we're getting a first-hand look at one of those projects. We visit the first renovation completed by the Cuyahoga Land Bank as part of Mayor Bibb's Southeast Side Initiative. And a brand new fire station opens in a Kinsman neighborhood. And safety officials want the public to know it's a community spot meant for everyone. And don't forget to catch a brand new episode of Welcome to Our Ward, the show that takes you inside Cleveland's wards, introducing you to the people, businesses, and communities that make each one unique. This episode takes you to Ward 4. That's next on TV20.
How is the air quality in your neighborhood affecting your health? The Cleveland Division of Air Quality wants to hear from you at a series of upcoming community air quality meetings. Check out the dates and times on your screen. Make plans to attend. Learn about Cleveland's Clean and CLE air monitoring project, share your experiences, and help shape a healthier future for Cleveland. Refreshments and childcare will be provided. Remember, your voice matters. Join us this September and help keep Cleveland's air clean.
Hello, my name is Yvette Nossel, Director of Community Initiatives at the Cleveland Animal Protective League. We provide services here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center. I am part of a team called Project CARE. The letters of CARE stand for Community Animal Retention Effort. The mission of Project CARE is to help provide services to pet owners in times of hardship so they can retain their pets in their home. We distribute food here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank Community Resource Center every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. In addition to our pet food distribution, we can also assist pet owners in getting the necessary medical care for their pets at our low-cost community pet clinic located at our pet shelter in Tremont. Stop by and talk to one of our Project CARE associates for more details.
I'm Dan Monroe. Welcome back to TV20 News right here at Progressive Field because I'm getting excited for fall and for playoff baseball, which the Guardians will most definitely be in. The Hoops After Dark bracket is coming together and you can watch the semifinals and finals in person for free without a ticket. On September 15th, watch two semifinal games at either Cadell Rec Center or Zelma George Rec Center. Games at both rec centers begin at 8:30. Then, on September 17th, watch the Final Four teams battle it out on the court at the Zelma George Rec Center. Game time is 8:30 p.m. Again, no ticket needed. We got a look at the first renovation completed by the Cuyahoga Land Bank as part of Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb's Southeast Side Initiative. An open house was hosted for one of the three completed projects in the Lee Harvard neighborhood.
3 years ago when we created the Southeast Side Promise program, it really was only a $15 million down payment to do three things. Number one, help restore the Main Street commercial corridors throughout the Southeast Side. Number two, have some real targeted investments around home repair, home rehab. And number three, really encourage more private sector development around catalytic development sites like the old JFK High School. It goes to show you a strong city relationship with the County Land Bank. We can do a whole lot, not just in the Southeast Side, but across the city of Cleveland. This is the first of three homes that we'll renovate in partnership with the city ourselves.
The Cuyahoga County Land Bank received $1.25 million of the $15 million investment Mayor Bibb allocated under the initiative. Mayor Bibb's Southeast Side strategy plans to address the issue of disinvestment in the neighborhoods and to revitalize the area. After years of waiting, Cleveland Fire's new Station 26 has officially opened.
3, 2, 1.
At the ribbon cutting ceremony, Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb referred to the new building as more than just a fire station.
They are not just places for the men and women of both fire and EMS to come and get rest and wait for the next 911 call, but they are truly a hub for our community. It's a hub for safety, a hub for resources, but especially on Kinsman Road in the Southeast Side, a hub for promise, hope, and opportunity as well, too.
Battalion Chief Zach Mikowski said it's a little bittersweet moving out of the old station, but he knew it was beyond time for an upgrade.
Just think of all the people that have passed through there, and we're just talking about how many citizens of the city of Cleveland were helped by us, and just the blood, sweat, and tears of the members, and it's definitely still bittersweet. But it's the new station's gonna have it's gonna hopefully be around for another 150 years, and maybe they'll replace this with a new modern station, and it's gonna still be here, still serving the citizen of Cleveland, and still serving our firefighters and EMS. Things change, but they're still the same in a lot of ways, and it's exciting. It's a new era.
Fire Station 26 is located at 9026 Kinsman Avenue, just up the road from its predecessor. You can watch the ribbon cutting ceremony in its entirety right here on TV20 or on the TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe out here at Progressive Field. It's a great day in Cleveland. Thanks for watching.